Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Victoria 2. We continue to play as two Sicilies, and I am, of course, Bogmod, and, it's 1880. Things are a touch complicated. An alliance of Austria, the Russian Empire, and France has pretty heavily stymied our efforts to take Lombardia from Austria. I'll show you what I mean. Politics. Nope. Diplomacy. As you can see, France is the greatest power in the world at the moment, thanks to their powerful industry. They have the greatest industry. No, they don't. The UK has a better industry. Well, the second best industry. They have a better military than their nearest neighbors, and yeah, they're very prestigious. Meanwhile, yeah, so it's a complicated situation. A complicated situation indeed. However, we are about tied, it looks like. Yeah, we're about tied with way more prestigious. They have a better industry. It's hard to say. So that's going to keep us from forming Italy. However, if a bunch of rebels show up and take over one of these regions, it is possible that an event will happen allowing me to form Italy. However, they might get to form Italy. So deem if you don't. I don't know why, even though they're not a great power. Upon advisement from others, if it happens where they form it instead of me, because it kind of is a 50-50 thing, even though I'm the great power, I'll just reload and try again until it goes in a proper direction. They really need to fix that in Victoria 3. Anyhow, Piedmontian Africa, Sicilian Africa, French Africa. Alright, well, let's get things started. Yes, it is too bad that Germany did not become the ally we had hoped. Ah, well. Well, we'll see what we can do to make friends around. You never know when the opportunity might arise, or we will get to take action in some manner or form. Got my clergyman going on. Oh, I don't know, production up. That's always useful. Because I want to get my education, of course, always higher. Higher education is good. What's this? Local railway shares. A newly formed railway company of one of our states issued shares in the company to help finance the burgeoning firm. Now seeking buyers and investors in the state. The CEO of the company has approached local politicians. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Sudan can get some railroads. I have no problem with that. Let's see what's going on. Oh, a bunch of railroad stuff. You know what? There we are. I'm going to invest in those. Industry's chugging along decently. What's particularly profitable? Well, that's profitable. That's profitable, and that's profitable. Even that's going to be profitable. I got a lot of cash, so I'm going to invest where I can, as well as, of course, upgrading my naval bases where I can. Ah, there we are. Oh, and build a new naval base there. The Russians. Hey, when I was Russia, I did that too. Took that tiny little chunk of land. Now what do we got here? France got bigger. Ah. The Panama Canal was built. Guess I didn't get to do it. A pity. Well, then I don't care about that. Oh, there we are. Plus 100% research points. That is what I like. Coal and iron up. Electricity. The combustion engine. Nope, no, we're going to go into the industry. Take cheap steel. International crisis has started up. Alright, well, oh, I know what I'm going to do. We got a bit of cash in my most distant parts. Forts. Yeah, we're interested. Okay. Let's see. Alright, well, once again, we have an issue with, Frigid. Now, actually, I think this... Oh, it's too bad. I was going to say that if Russia had been willing to back North Germany against Austria, that would have made it... I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to side with France on this one, or against France on this one. I just don't think they can do it. They tried that last time. Germany. It's hard to... well, let's see what happens. Because, I mean, in theory, Russia might be brought on board, maybe. Curse of the Pharaohs. How it started, we do not know. What we do know is that what was once a rumor now has become public wisdom. It has grown from a breeze to a storm. Is that a curse befalls anyone who disturbs the tombs of the pharaohs in the Valley of the Kings. And some even claim that our excavation teams were ready to draw the curse on all of two Sicilies. Historical rumor, of course, but the history is there nonetheless. Alright, well, hold on. First of all, pause the game. Lazy needs to adapt. War production down. Steel production up. Great Protectorate. There we are. That's nice. We'll expand here. And apparently, I can... political parties. Yeah. Alright. I'd like some social reforms, actually, so I'm gonna dump it into trade unions. Anything in the paper? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, skyscrapers. Giant buildings. Back to watching this crises play out. You know, it didn't really cost me anything last time. It might be worthwhile going into the war again. Hold on a second. Let's build up a bit of an army in Africa, since apparently I can. Where should I make my gathering point? Here in Haleb? Yeah. Alright, so we're going to build an army. 5 of them. A couple cannons. Engineer. 1 of them, 1 of them. A couple more cannons. A couple more infantry. Alright. We'll build that up. See what happens. Back to watching the crisis. Now. North Germans. Alright, I gotta take a moment to really size this up. 123 points. Compared to the UK's 160 points. $88 points? Well, I'm going to support... It didn't really cost me last time. They never landed on my territory, so I'm going to support... Yeah, we'll back the North Germans. If Russia doesn't stay involved, it is quite possible... I was going to say, if Russia doesn't get involved... what do we got? Bribes. Relation with Egypt down 20. Bribes. I was going to say, if Russia doesn't get involved, more around in our favor. However, that is not to be. Where's my fleet, anyways? There you are. Actually, you can stay there for the moment. So you're going to get dropped off. Build navy. Ironclads. There we go. Cheap steel. Well, we're going to a war. Let's take Army Risk Management to start. And since it looks like the war is going to happen, let's go to our budget. Alright, well, I hope that does it. Okay, so we're expecting a war. I'm going to, of course, attack France is where I can. Sardinia is forming an interesting shield, in theory, against them. Alright, there we are. And the crisis is underway. Welcome to the... well... good luck to us. If we're lucky, we might just be able to turn things around. Okay, you gotta sweep in there. Let's see. Austria is the main person in this. Causes Belli, War of Unification. Right, I do have an excuse to go to war with them. Allied with... oh, okay. So the Ottomans have not joined this war. Alright. I'm gonna take this war a little slower. You go there. French fleet never does well. That they landed soldiers is a bold move on their part. I'm going to sail them over here to collect these guys. Alright. Yeah. This should work, I think. Okay. They get up with the ship. Most of them do. Sail over there. What do we got here? A big safari. Prestige. Well, I'm taking the prestige. I always take the prestige. Ooh, do I want to mobilize my military? I could mobilize. Let's see what happens. Yes. We're mobilizing our armies. I'm gonna make a big push into Austria this time around. Since I do have this access to the Papal States, I might as well use it. And then I can try and ambush Austrian fleets. There we are. See? Nice little murder of them. I think I can... Yeah, I should be able to balance my two forces. And have one group of them hold that, while the rest handle this. Yes, alright, let's just see how things are going down here. Alright. Okay. Ah, war. So complicated. I imagine the Austrians did not expect, after 2 wars, for me to make such a bold move. I didn't expect that kind of bold move, but you know. And that's a lot of guys. You go to Milan. You go to Brescia. Once again, the French forces are not doing well. Or, sorry, the French forces are doing well against the Germans. Well, at the very least, this can all weaken Austria. Because it would still be useful to take them out of great power status. I gotta watch this from the multiple fronts that I'm fighting this war on. There we are. Okay. I think I mobilized everything I've got. We'll do that. Currently involved in a colonial crisis, so I can't Can't get involved in a war there. Or, sorry, I can't get in, get any more going until I deal with this. Good. Battle won. My budget still needs some tweaking, though. I don't like to do this, but I am going to increase my tariffs. 30%. Ouch. Sorry, guys. I need the coin to cover my war expenses. All right, we're gonna call it here. And ooh, by 2000, each landing gentleman will own at least 500 balloons. We'll continue this war next time. I'm gonna keep pressing against the Austrians. Do what I can to keep take the pressure off my German allies. It's very important that I do. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.